Take me riding in the car, car, take me riding in the car, car. Take you riding in my car, car, I'll take you riding in my car.
I've been a driver for 13 years. I decided I'm gonna try it for a year and then stop, but I've been doing it pretty much ever since.
Door, clickety-clack, take you riding in my car.
Time to Lyft. So I have our big pink one, which is what we're going to use. Starburst seems to be very popular amongst our Lyft passengers. Sometimes people are dehydrated, they just worked out, or they're really drunk. Lyft obviously came about because there was a need for a different transportation option already. And it's inherently obvious with the success that Lyft, along with Uber and Sidecar, have shown, that people were tired of the way that cabbies were operating, especially in San Francisco.
I'd say I've been losing business about 20 to 25% because of Uber and Lyft, Sidecar. This guy looking for a cab.
Okay.
How's it going?
All right, how you doing?
Good.
There you go.
All right, thanks, man.
Thank you very much.
So the first thing we do is open up the Lyft application. We just push this little button here, and now we're in what's called driver mode. Hey, I'm Michael.
Hi.
Hey, good to meet you. So where are we headed to?
The Twitter building?
Okay, yep, I do. When I first started for Lyft, I was averaging anywhere from $35 to $45 per hour without really even trying that hard. After all the price cuts and the changes, my average hourly rate that I make has been cut in half.
So today I will pay the company $107.50 to have use of this cab for 10 hours. Whatever I make above that, that's what I keep. Sometimes people can work a whole shift and not even make enough money to cover their gate fee, their lease fee for renting the cab.
The cab drivers, I understand their plight. I understand why they hate us. I understand that they've taken a complete change of lifestyle because their income's been slashed. And it's unfortunate for them that the companies they work for didn't keep up with technology, didn't try to change things over time.
When a cab driver tells you that their credit card machine isn't working, it's not always a lie just because they don't want to get hit with the fees and all that. Sometimes it really doesn't work and it's really frustrating. I myself have had some of these problems when I'm not driving a cab, trying to get a cab. So I certainly understand where there is room and there is a marketplace for alternative services to try to pick up this slack that's being given away by the cab industry, but they gotta follow the rules.
I think when Lyft first launched in San Francisco, technically they may have been illegal, if you will. But that's because the industry didn't exist. However, we are now sanctioned by the California Public Utilities Commission. We are called a transportation network company. We are licensed as an actual business.
This is America, so people can compete and be in business if they want to. But with Lyft and UberX, the only reason why their business model works is because they're being hush-hush about the fact that they are doing, this chauffeur service. And the reason why they're hush-hush about it is because they know that if they tell their insurance company, then they can have policies canceled.
Does your insurance company know that you drive for Lyft?
No. They don't know that I drive for Lyft, and if anything ever happened, I would hope that they would cover me, depending on the circumstance. And if they didn't, then I guess I'd be SOL.
If they just were doing things the right way, I would probably be driving for them, or at least I would not have any issues with them being there competing. As far as it is, they're not competing. They're just taking market share away. But don't worry about that, I'll get it. When I became a day driver, I started serving more of these kind of like paratransit riders and elderly senior citizen riders. And they taught me, what taxi driving is. All right, thanks.
Okay, take care.
Have a nice day. It's a very important part of the transportation system that people depend on just for simple everyday things. Whereas when I was a night driver, I just kind of thought it was like this free-spirited, kind of wild, crazy thing to do. But it's actually it's very important that people really depend on it.
But honestly, I think a lot of people take us just because we're easy to get. You're welcome.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much. I've given so many rides that are a block or two where I'm like, really? Like, we're taking you a block? You couldn't walk?
Yeah, I mean, I do worry. There's no retirement, there's no pension. So, I don't know. It's tough enough just kind of making ends meet month to month, much less what's going to happen 30 years from now.